Another big story tonight that's making national news. The U.S. Justice Department has sued Illinois and Chicago over policies that bar local police from cooperating with federal immigration enforcement. The federal lawsuit cites the city and state that the laws that prohibit local authorities from assisting federal immigration agents and protect people from prosecution solely on their immigration status. However, the lawsuit claims they interfere with federal law enforcement and are unconstitutional. NBC5 Investigates is taking a closer look tonight at this lawsuit and reaction from a local sheriff whose county once had an ICE contract. Investigative reporter Bennett Haeberle joining us in studio now with much more. Bennett.
Yeah, Allison, Kankakee County Sheriff Mike Downey says his county has lost out on money it used to get from having an ICE contract and housing immigrants. Tonight, he says his county jail is ready to house ICE detainees again if the DOJ lawsuit is successful in its challenge. In its federal lawsuit, the Department of Justice is challenging the laws of Illinois, Cook County, and Chicago, alleging that they make it more difficult and deliberately impede federal immigration officers' ability to carry out their duties, including accessing local jails or state prisons where immigrants are held. NBC5 Investigates spoke to Kankakee County Sheriff Mike Downey, one of 3 Illinois sheriffs whose counties used to have ICE contracts.
So yeah, it hinders law enforcement. It makes our communities less safe. It makes it less safe for our officers, for the ICE agents. So yes, it is certainly an issue that we have a problem with.
Downey says his county has lost millions in revenue since losing the ability to have an ICE contract. He recently wrote this letter to border czar Tom Homan, whose agency carried out arrests late last month in Chicago and in other major U.S. cities. Explain why you did that.
Well, I did that for a number of reasons. Number one, and even when the New Way Forward Act came out and we had to transfer the detainees that we had under the ICE detainees that we had in our custody, our argument was these individuals are going to be housed somewhere, and it's going to be somewhere out of state.
Holman told NBC News Thursday,
every elected mayor, every elected governor, every elected city councilman, you would think they would want their community saved too.
NBC5 Investigates found state records showing despite Illinois laws, the Department of Homeland Security has continued to reach out to local sheriff's offices asking for information on immigrants in their custody. This example from Will County shows the agency did not respond. While Governor J.B. Pritzker has said those with criminal convictions should be removed, he took to Facebook Thursday writing, quote, "I made a promise to the people of Illinois. When it comes to threats to our freedom or security, if you come for my people, you come through me." And late this afternoon, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson issued a statement that said in part that the law department is reviewing this lawsuit and that Chicago is and will remain a welcoming city. The DOJ, by the way, is asking a federal judge to invalidate these so-called sanctuary laws like the Trust Act, the Way Forward Act, and others that they allege prohibit local law enforcement from engaging in these ICE operations. Stephen.
Bennett Haeberle with us tonight. Bennett, thank you so much.